tell you what, on a Monday morning at 9:30, there is nothing better to talk about than wine. Let's talk about wine, specifically the United Way of Grayson County's WineK fundraising event that they have coming up this Saturday at Hidden Hangar Winery in Denison. I'm Big Dave from Mad Rock 102.5. We've got Alan Fremont from 97.5 KLAK, and of course, Zach Grantham there from 93.1 Katy Country. And we need to bring on the person of the moment here, Katy Eubank from the United Way of Grayson County. Good morning. How are you, Katy?
I'm super groovy this morning.
Look at those glasses. Yeah, my glasses are boring now.
Super
I'm looking
boring
at those
compared to
glasses.
me.
What is that? Oh, we just
Yeah.
had somebody join. Dr. Molly Harris from Grayson College, one of the board members. Good morning. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah.
Unmute yourself.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
We're talking wine on a Monday morning at 9:30. We're doing fantastic.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. So let's talk about this wonderful event that you guys have coming up this Saturday, as I mentioned, at Hidden Hangar Winery in Denison, which I haven't been there. We were talking about that before we went live. A brand new place. And in fact, Killian from Mad Rock is going to be doing a live broadcast there from 11 to 1 on Saturday. So tell us a little bit about why you decided to do this particular event. I mean, it sounds like a great idea. And as I was telling you before we went live there, Katy, I actually laughed out loud when I actually read it because I didn't notice it first, but it says the 0K, the 10K, 5K, 0K, which means you could just sit and sip wine the whole time. That's me. That's my sign-up point.
Well, we wanted to have a little bit, something a little bit for everybody. So some people don't like to run. That's fine. You can just skip on straight to the good stuff. Obviously, we like to encourage you to, peruse around the vineyard. The route's actually through the vineyard. So cool. It's going to be a beautiful morning. Hopefully, fingers crossed, pray for some sunshine for us. And so it's just something nobody else is doing, we thought. And so we're just trying to have a fun event for everybody and raise a little money for the United Way.
So now when folks are actually running the 10K or 5K, are they going to be smashing grapes while they're going along the route? Is that how it works?
That's a separate thing, Zach. I'm glad you brought that up. We do have a grape
to do that, Katy.
Yes, we have a grape stomp. I didn't want my 0Kers to feel like they weren't going to get their steps in. So we do have a grape stomp so they can get some steps in without having to run.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
But
running with a glass of wine in your hand is not really that hard.
Yeah, how do you do that, Katy?
With a glass of wine in your hand?
I know. We did a lot of testing to see what the capacity was for that, and they decided we need to run and then drink the wine instead of trying to do it while. It just became very messy.
Now, because it's actually through the vineyard, it's considered a cross-country run, correct?
Right. Because it's not going to be on paved roads. Like, since it's through the vines, it's on, sometimes gravel like paths and sometimes just in the grass. So yeah, it is considered cross country because it's a little bit unlevel sometimes. But that just adds to the excitement.
I can just imagine me like going into somebody's backyard.
No, there's a reason.
Around and being like, "What's on the path?" As I'm holding my glass of wine.
I think that's the reason why they're sending Killian instead of you to do the live broadcast. I'm pretty sure.
There's one of many reasons.
Could you imagine running around in a vineyard going, I'm lost. You just like someone's young.
Be a great place.
It's like the corn maze. There's going to be a tower where you can point of reference.
Yeah.
All right, so Dr. Molly Harris from Grayson College, you sit on the board there of the United Way of Grayson County. So talk about, how this event came about. I mean, I'm sure this conference, we're having way too much fun talking about it now, so I can just imagine what the conversations were in the board meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely the brainchild of Katy and her great team. I don't know how they stumbled across this idea other than just looking for a way to meet the needs of United Way and to raise some funds and to do something a little different that not everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea. So let's talk about the United Way of Grayson County because, again, as we were talking before we went live here, is like we know a lot about the United Way of Grayson County because we work with some of the things you do. But then I'm like, there are probably people out there, listeners of Katy Country and KLAK and Mad Rock, that maybe don't know what the United Way of Grayson County does. So kind of talk about what it is you do in the community.
Yeah, I'd love to, Dave. So I kind of see us as like the great connector. Our community is no different than many other communities, that no one organization can fulfill all the needs of all the people in need. So it takes a network of nonprofits to service everybody, to meet all those needs, to help everybody. And so that's kind of what we do. We ensure that all those organizations are funded and supported and connected. So this past year, we supported over 20 local nonprofits addressing a number of issues in our community. Anything from Meals on Wheels to feed those seniors that couldn't go grocery shopping, to, the Boys and Girls Club, so kids are safe after school and have help with their homework. So we kind of, I think, just address needs as we see them, and that changes every year. Our funding is not guaranteed or taken for granted, I hope, by our nonprofits. As needs in our community change, we change our partners. So I think that is just a little bit of what about our United Way we do. And that's all local here, local board, local employees, local money. So hopefully local impact.
Well, it kind of seems like that the United Way of Grayson County, that y'all are just looking for ways to help in the community. I mean, sometimes there's opportunities for folks that just drops right in their lap and they're like, okay, well, we're going to be able to help these folks out. But y'all are actually seeking out opportunities to be able to help these organizations.
Absolutely, Zach. And I think a good example of that was the winter storm. I mean, I don't think any of us have forgotten Snowmageddon yet. And
we will never forget it.
I know. I'm like blocking out the dark days. Literally dark days. Yeah, so we actually raised money to help with people's home repairs, not thinking about underinsured or uninsured neighbors that couldn't have their homes repaired. And I was shocked to know in May, there was still a man not far from our office here that was still bringing buckets of water inside his home because he had not had his plumbing repaired. So I think you're right. We're seeking out, what can we do that nobody else is doing? How can we help where help is needed?
Okay. Right. So how does one get involved with the United Way of Grayson County?
I think that's a great question, Alan. Thank you. A lot of our agency partners need volunteers. We always need more volunteers serving our committees to help us find these needs. Okay. The more people we have in our community listening and hearing and being in touch with people, the more we can help. So there's a place on our website you can contact us to volunteer. So please do that if you feel so inclined.
How could you become a board member for the United Way of Grayson County if you want to become best friends with Dr. Molly Harris?
That's a great question, Zach. Most of our board members come from people who serve in our committees. So they get really involved through our committee work and then they join. So again, just reach out to us on our website so we can get you connected. And then if a seat comes open, then maybe we can get you on the board.
It's not all drinking wine, Zach. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
I thought that was what they did all the time. No,
unfortunately, no. This is just this special time of year.
But I'll be happy to be your friend, Zach.
Yeah.
That's the best thing he's heard all day. He's good now. So let's talk about the website there. The UnitedWayGrayson.org is where they can find out more information about the organization and also about the WineK event. And speaking of the website, that's where you go. I took a screenshot here of the actual WineK page, just so people can go whenever they go there. There's a special link there. It says register to participate here. That's where you can click to sign up and then be able to drink wine that entire day this Saturday. Enjoying the Killian from Mad Rock. So it's this Saturday, November 13th there at the Hidden Hangar Winery in Denison. Check-in starts at 10 a.m. The wine tastings begin at 10:30. So talk a little bit about this, Katie. I mean, whenever you go on here, it kind of talks about the Hidden Hangar Winery and what's going to happen on Saturday.
Yeah, I'd like to first off thank Hidden Hangar Winery. They've been tremendous to work with. They're donating their wine tastings to our folks. So if you haven't been out there yet, this is a great opportunity. Locally owned, great family. Great wine. They've actually been award winning now. So 10 o'clock we'll be there ready for folks to come and check in. It's going to be a soft start to the race since we have a 5K, 10K, and 0K. Once you get there, if your friends are there or you're solo, you can head out to the vineyard and do your run or walk or stroll or skip that all together. And wine tastings will be open starting at 10:30. Jared Mitchell Band will also be starting at 10:30. And our food trucks will be open to serve all your food needs. So we'll be out there until about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I think it's going to be a really nice day. Like I said, the grape stomp. We also have a masseuse that's going to be there for some mini massages. So if you do that race and you're feeling tense afterwards, then we can take care of that too.
Now, as you mentioned, it's not a timed thing. It's a cross-country kind of walk. It's a rain or shine event. And you said you've got the food trucks on there. You've got additional glasses of wine that, of course, can be purchased, and live music. So, I mean, you've pretty much thought of it all, right?
Dave, thank you so much for saying that. Yeah. That was my goal.
Hey, this just in, 64 degrees on Saturday, so the weather's going to be beautiful.
My gosh, I must be doing something right. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
Now, when you click on that link on the website, and again, we put in the comments there, you can click on the links to actually go and learn more about this information. This is where you'll go. I just wanted to take a screenshot of the website that you'll end up on so you see that you're in the right spot once you click on that link. And that's where you sign up with your name and information and all that stuff. Now, is there a cost for this? I mean, Katie, people
Yes.
probably have those kinds of questions.
Yes, good question. You're just so great at this, Dave. I can tell this isn't your first time. Yes, the cost for the event is $50. This is a fundraiser for us. It will be our largest fundraiser for the year as far as an event. So we do hope that you will participate with us and consider that a donation to supporting our great agency and all the agencies that we support here locally.
Awesome. Well, Alan, Zach, you got any more questions?
Yes, I want to know, is the Jared Mitchell Band going to be playing a lot of Ronnie Millsap and Earl Thomas Conley on Saturday?
I don't know, Zach, but we can certainly request that if you want to hear it.
No, I think you need to play UB40 Red Wine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Strawberry wine.
We definitely need that one.
April
strawberry
wine
would be a good one.
Yeah, I'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Wine-themed music, please.
Yes.
All wine themed. Awesome. Well, Dr. Harris, anything else that we haven't asked or talked about yet that you wanted to share?
I think you guys have covered the event, and we're super duper excited about it. Grayson College Foundation is one of the partners who actually benefits from United Way. And I see the work of United Way in our students every single day. And so it's just a great benefit and a joy to be part of this organization.
Well, we definitely appreciate you inviting our stations to be a part of this and to talk to you this morning about this. And of course, Killian from Mad Rock, from the Rock Show in the afternoon, he's going to be broadcasting live on Saturday there from 11 to 1. So you can go. I wonder what his thing is going to be. Is it going to be red wine? Is it going to be white wine? Because I'm sure there'll be options for everything, right?
We also have sparkling. So, the options are endless, except for what they have.
See, I have a feeling here that Killian's going to be broadcasting live, and yet Zach and Alan are also going to be there for some reason.
Support staff.
I was going to say I can be there as standby just in case.
Yeah,
just in case.
Yeah, I really feel like Killian needs help setting up.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And, since I'm the youngest out of all the guys, got the stronger back, be able to just make sure, get the tent set up and good to go.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need you.
I was going to get there Friday night, but,
Alan's going to rent a house nearby.
I'll sleep on the ground.
I'm just a couple miles down the road, so give me a call if you need a place to stay.
There you go.
But again, you want to get signed up, as she said there, $50 to participate in this. It is a fundraiser for the United Way of Grayson County. And of course, United Way of Grayson County, kind of the umbrella organization, and helps out so many different other nonprofits and services and things like that around the area. So you can go to the website there. As we have scrolling around the bottom of the screen, you can click on that link there where it's talking about the WineK, register to participate, which will take you to this page. And this is where you actually sign up and pay your $50 to participate in it. Everybody can show up, have a good time. I think Killian's going to have a great time.
Yeah.
Pretty sure of that.
Yeah, Killian has never met a wine he didn't like.
Right.
Well, that's perfect.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, again, Katie and Dr. Molly Harris from Grayson College, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us. It was wonderful.
Absolutely.
Best way to start a Monday.
Yeah. Put your glasses back on. I love the glasses.
Oh, yeah, where's the glasses,
Yeah.
Katie?
Yeah. You lost your glasses already. There you go. That's where you talk
I
about
don't know
the
why. I
WineK.
just feel like I have to do double peace signs when I wear them. I don't know.
Just start wearing that in meetings.
Yeah.
Learn more. Sign up for the United Way of Grayson County's WineK fundraiser that's happened this Saturday, November 13th. You can do that right there on the website, unitedwaygrayson.org/WineK. We'll see you next time.